Today our live, the title of the live is Anger, How to Handle It. And I will begin with a question. And the question is, do you think anger or do you feel anger? And most people do not know even the difference. It sounds like the same thing, but in my opinion, people do not know that is a, in fact, most of people have a difficulty to feel anger or to feel when they are angry, how they manage that, how it's to feel, not to think about and not to do anything. Most of the people, in fact, react or they, become violent or throw things. Also, a lot of people think about or they think about the cause of their anger and which makes them even angrier, but they don't really sit with that feeling and experience in the present moment. And so we're going to talk about that, and then we're going to talk about also about repressed anger, because repressed anger can turn into violence, and I want to talk about that. We're going to learn a tool to practice together to help to release anger. We all need that, all of us. And for people who do not know me, I'm Roberta Tachi, Senior Teacher of Organization Process, and the live today is dealing with anger. So I'm going to take a look at the comments, see if everybody's hearing me and everything. Stay until the end. The reason I'm saying stay until the end is because you're going to be benefiting from participating. This is not about just listening. This is about transformation. Transformation does not happen without your participation. Of course, information is also valid, but it's limited. The transformation comes with your participation, and this is more than ever. In this moment of our planet is necessary, your participation. So it's 1 hour long. We're going to do, the schedule is we're going to do a short connection very soon. I'm going to talk about the topic today, ask even some questions to you as well. And then we're going to do the longer meditation, which is connection to yourself with several entrance ways to your true nature. And from there, we're going to do release work. So today we're going to have release work because it's very important that we find these areas of constriction that are internally inside of us. So let's get to do first our short connection. If you can, please share. If you share, it's going to be showing your timeline. I think it's a wonderful opportunity for people to learn about realization process as well, and also to have this opportunity to practice here with us. I'm going to take a look at the comments. Meanwhile, please close your eyes and focus on your nostrils and on your breathing. I don't want you to breathe deeply. I want you to breathe normally. Very calm, soothing breath, smooth through your nostrils, in and out. Just pay attention to your nostrils and to your breathing for a moment so that you bring your attention to yourself, not outside. And now silently count 2 counts to inhale and 2 counts to exhale to balance your breath. Through the nose, through the nose. And now, breathing through your nostrils, send your breath straight back. So further back, behind even your nose, even further back, so that you make a deeper contact with yourself. It's very important that you connect with this posterior side of your body more. And feel that you are in your feet. Take a moment to feel that you are in your feet. And feel that you are in your legs, allowing your legs to relax, feeling them internally. And feel that you are in your torso, your pelvis, your midsection, your chest, really connecting with your feeling inside. Feel that you are in your shoulders and allow your shoulders to relax towards the floor. And feel that you are in your arms all the way to your hands. So feel your wrists, your hands, your fingers. Now feel that you are in your neck. Not thinking about, not imagining, not visualizing, just really feeling your own body. Feel that you are in your face, behind your own skin. And in your head, your whole head. Behind your skin of your face, your brain, the back of your head, the nape area, the top of your head. And now feel that you are in your whole body all at once. Not part by part, all at once. And see if you can continue to be deeply, deeply inside of yourself and slowly, slowly open your eyes. So with your eyes open, still feel that you are inside yourself and that you can continue to participate in this life today, deeply present here. So that will help you to bring this experience to stay in your inner depths, participating to your daily life, so that your daily life also will be benefiting from you becoming more and more present in everything that you do. This life is about awakening, it's about your inner transformation, it's about consciousness. And yet I want to bring all the teachings and the transformation here to our daily life. That's why I was talking daily life. I'm confusing life with life. So your daily life. As I was saying, that's why we ask you also to open your eyes and see if you can keep your depths, because it's important that you're present, grounded, centered, and involved in your life from this point of presence. Everything we do is to bring to what is going on in the moment as well. What's going on in the planet, which hasn't been any easy this year. So we have to, more we are grounded, more we are present, more we are centered, more we can participate from a present place of connection with yourself, with others, and with the whole planet. Okay, so if you don't want to, participate and be present with everything, it's okay. But here we are going to be participating with everything, and that's exactly what I want from you also, your participation. So a lot of people think that a spiritual person smiles a lot, even though I do smile a lot also, sometimes I'm laughing, or people are peaceful all the time. And this does not represent the truth at all, in fact. In fact, the spiritual person who is really present, who is more awakened, will feel the humanity in general, will feel and connect with the suffering as well of the humanity, and you will be willing to participate. And it's I always remember in certain circle of spiritual people, when you bring any problem, and when I used to do things in person, some people would think, especially, also doing the Course in Miracles, and I have groups that I participate, it was exactly like that. Everything is an illusion, everything is an illusion, or we are all the same, we're all the same. We are all the same in a deeper level, and that's what we're going to do here through this connection that we will do later in much more deeper way, to get more and more accustomed to go deeper, to open space into your true nature, where exactly we are one. There is a sense of unity, and that's exactly where, in the space of consciousness, is where you connect with the whole world. And we experience this when we are in consciousness. But this is not the same to say that in this dimension here, the dimension of our earth, that we are all one and the same. So there's two levels that we are working here, and we are integrating to feel that in bringing this integration of this level, so that we understand that it's not to say that this life is ever all an illusion, but to participate more deeply, connecting with everything. Okay, so I want to bring, because I wanted to say that first of all, and sometimes even you're going to feel even more and more deeply what is happening with others. And I want to bring just a sentence about the topic of today, which is anger, from the path work. And for people who do not know, the path work is a set of spiritual teachings that was channeled by a woman in New York in the 60s. And it's a beautiful, very deep teachings. And I just select certain parts I will show later on, a longer one, but I want to say about anger. And it's written here, so I'm going to read for you. Healthy anger does exist. Healthy anger does not create inner disharmony. In the human realm, healthy anger is a necessity. Without anger, there would be no justice and no progress. Healthy anger makes you stronger. Twisted anger, weaker. So I think it's a great point. And I'm not going to be explaining and talk about what health anger is or twisted anger, because I will later on show you that you can connect with this whole lecture, which is really long and beautiful about that. But I want to say at the same time, I am against violence, but I am in favor of protesting. I have participated in protesting my life before, in fact, several times in Brazil when we were getting out of the dictatorship when I was young. And now I don't, first because of my health and everything, and the problems of people infiltrating these protests to be violent, which has nothing to do with the message. We all know this now. But now what I do is I help with my life here with this teachings. I help with my contributions to cause that helps minorities, not only in the US, but also around the world. And that's my way of contributing also, besides my own inner transformation. I think the society needs to change, means we people need to change. So, and one way of doing that is also clearing our own repressed anger from our system. We're going to do this in the end of the life today. We're going to do release work after we connect more deeply, so we feel a level of safety, and then we do the release work, okay? And that's what we're going to do today. In order to talk about anger and to release it, we need to first understand a little bit about emotional numbing. And this is very important, not only for anger, it's about everything we, in quoting marks, call negative emotions. So we all have some moment in our lives that we didn't feel equipped to allow some emotions to pass through us, to come out in the present moment. And it's okay, it's natural, it's normal, it's part of our life. The problem is when this not allowing the emotions to be felt becomes a way of life. So, and why that would happen? So, first of all, the reason we don't allow certain emotions to be felt in the moment that's happening is because we feel that we need to protect ourselves from emotional pain or physical pain in the present moment. Or if it happened a lot during the childhood, the child had abused childhood can be also become a way of a life of the adult. Most of us, we have certain levels of negative emotions suppressed and repressed in our systems because the child didn't have cognitive capacity to understand what's going on and many times misinterpreted what's happening. I'm talking even the healthiest family. It will steal the child because as a child it would not have capacity to understand and feel the totality of the emotions. Also because the child mimicked the parents, and older generations had also constrictions and disconnections. Parts of themselves was disconnected, and the child very smart learn how to do that to be able to connect in certain level where they are. So if a family is very mental, the child will be also here more mental because everybody's shut down here. That's how they in fact get in touch with that member of the family. So I want to talk about the repressed emotions that we have, because not only anger, and then we're going to talk about anger. We need to release that. So And a lot of people don't want to release. It's, you know, so it's like very easy to release, but it's not. People who have been working with me know that. But it's a matter of time we need to release, because it can become a pressure pan. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit more. If we don't release, you lose the joy in life, because many times I say you have to have the whole range of emotions. So if you don't feel sadness that may be trapped inside your system, you will not feel the joy of life. In order to feel your power, you have to release your anger so that you can feel your power. So all of this there's a counterbalance on the positive emotion that you need to feel also. That is, need to feel is not the right word, but it's, you are here as a human being to feel everything and to be present. So if we close one part, another part is going to close as well. So then, you know, and people who do not want to feel will many times suffer from numbness, the emotional numbness. I have encountered many people like this, and I have suffered like this after I have a trauma after my surgery years ago. But another reason that we can release now, and we should release now, is also because now we are an adult. So we are equipped to feel our emotions, and I'm here to help you to do that. So we're going to be doing that in the end of the life. So let's talk now a little bit about this pressure pan and how it goes. And as a baby, we come here very open, but we suffer the impacts of our life. And as I said, can be the mimic from our parents, or can be a reaction to their actions or anything, sound, anything. So we repress, close, and move on. But as time passes, if something similar happens, what happens is we go into the same constriction, the same part of the body, and we contract again, and we kind of recharge that energy of that emotion that is repressed there. So it becomes stronger, and that's why I call this the pressure cooker. It becomes stronger, stronger. And if it's anger, for example, we're gonna have more reactions or inner reactions, and we're going to be in this loop where we try to repress even more, and then the intensity goes inside. And since the intensity of previous experience also affects the emotion in the present moment, so that will be much stronger. So because of that, the person also will have anticipation and expectation. We all have that, because I think there is a say about a cat who gets wet has fear of water or something like this. So a negative anticipation that brings also defense and attack. So if we don't, you know, we can't get rid of this in this loop. We have to do it in a different way, because we will never solve just by repressing and repressing. Think that you can, by your mind, be doing positive thoughts and this will happen. Will change. No, we have to break this loop and this circle, and that's how we do this connection to help to feel first safe, and then we go into the body to feel the areas that we are holding it to little by little release. And that's exactly how we should do. If you have cooked with a pressure pan, you know, you don't open the pressure pan when it stops, you turn it off the fire. And in Brazil, we cook a lot of black beans soup, so we always use the pressure pan. Everybody knows you cannot just go there after you turn it off the fire, that you will open. You have to wait, and you have to go there with the valve and, you know, release little by little, little by little. And that's exactly what we do with ourselves. That's why you don't need to be afraid of releasing any emotion that is trapped, repressed inside, because we're going to do this from a very safe place. So people who do not have tools, they end up turning to medicine, drugs, alcohol, compulsive eating, you know, not only about anger, about sadness, about frustration, about shame, you know, all kinds of emotions that people have a hard time to feel. Another point about anger is that sometimes it comes about because the person is afraid to assert herself or himself. Many people become aggressive because of that. not knowing how to assert yourself. And by the way, that was for me as a child, as I have suffered abuse. Also, I did not know how to speak up in a nice way when I was older. When I got older, in teenager, I was always very angry and fighting with everybody, but I was always fighting about something not important and not about the most important points of my life. So that's exactly what happened with a lot of people. You feel afraid and you do not know how to express what you need or what you want. And when it comes out too strong and with anger, because it has been so much suppressed and many times come in the wrong way to the wrong person on the wrong time. This also becomes aggression instead of the health aggression I was talking about before. And you're going to see this sometimes with people in the job. And when you feel, so that's why we're going to work with that. And in the job, many times if the person has a position of authority, they will use that exactly because there is stuff under the carpet there that needs to be solved. So if you have anger repressed in you, you also do not feel the totality of your power, your strength, the power that comes from your true nature. You see people who have participated before, they know we are going to attune to the quality of power and strength here. This power is not a mentally constructed power, but a power of your own nature. Think like a waterfall. There's a lot of power in a waterfall. There's so much power that generates electricity. So it's a very, very interesting how much power is there. There is also, I always say there's power in Chinese medicine. We say there's power and aggression in a bud of flower for the flower to bloom. It has to have this power. So we have that power because it's our true nature, it's part of us. So, but if you repress your anger as a child, and most of us did, we will repress our power as well. So that's why now it's important that we find our power, to connect with it inside of us, connect with it so we can liberate our anger from a place of connection. So this go hand in hand together, the power and anger. So that's why it's so important to work with this. And I wanted to, because of what is going on also. So another thing, I have my pendulum here. I wanted to show you, this is a pendulum that I have, because many times I say this, when we are very numb or very closed, when we open to feel, you have to understand that it doesn't go into the most centered place. So if I hold the pendulum like this, and let's say here is like the place of shutting down everything. And then when I open, it does, and you see, if I have a slow camera, you will see that it came in this way. It did not come to the centered place. And that's how it really goes. It goes like this until you're more centered. And it's important for you to have this understanding, because if you have, for example, a lot of sadness inside and you open to feel, you're going to feel deeper sadness and a little bit of this bitter sadness because it has been repressed for so long, until you go into this place of being very centered. And that's why our connection is very important. So because it helps you, in fact, to be more centered, to allow to feel little by little, as I was explaining. So same with if the person has been a doormat, if it's released, it goes can be into a very aggressive behavior. And in order not to have that, we have the connection, and then we're going to open, so it will release little by little. And many times this anger can turn also not only outside, but many times I have seen the person turning their anger toward themselves. They become angry with themselves and hurt themselves in behavior and other things that are not good. So this is also a trap that many times people do not know. This connection helps to be faster in a balance, okay? So I'm gonna take a look at the comments here. Now I wanna talk again a little bit on, there is a difference between, I already said, but I wanna say again, between feeling a feeling, perceiving a feeling, or thinking about a feeling. And this is for everything. Somehow, anger is the number one I have realized that people have a hard time to feel. And they think about, and they think about, and they say, I'm so angry, I'm so angry, I'm so angry. But they keep thinking about the cause. They don't go into become present with it. And I'm talking about things that make you angry right now and in the present moment. Because there is a difference of repressed feelings, which we will work, and also things that right now in the present moment, something can happen to you right now that you feel angry. I mean, we are all angry with what is going on right now in the whole system, the health system, the justice system, you know. So when you feel angry, the best thing that you do is to allow yourself to feel. Because if you keep in your mind, it doesn't say, are you thinking anger? Thinking anger does not solve. Thinking sadness also does not solve. You got to allow yourself to feel. It doesn't mean that you're going to become numb, or you're becoming a doormat. It doesn't mean that. A lot of people are afraid of also thinking that you got to be really like this to do something. No, in fact, my opinion is that when you allow to feel, you're more centered, and you're going to do actions that are in fact much better. You're going to have more sense, more discernment to do even things that can have a strong impact. Okay, so if you're afraid that you're going to feel and you're going to, okay, now life is wonderful, you're going to feel better really allowing that to feel and to pass through you, much better than just thinking about and getting angry. And if you think about when times you're ruminating, that the thought comes back, that means you did not allow to feel. So if you feel, if it's happening that you already know, okay, am I thinking this feeling or am I feeling this feeling? Because feeling is seconds. You sit with it and you allow yourself to feel. It has nothing to do. So you feel this emotion. So it is different, but of course you can express words, gestures, actions. After you felt that emotion, it's different, and it's very, very different than just reacting without thinking, without really feeling, without really allow yourself to open for that, which is, it seems very easy, but it's not. It's simple because you sit with it and feel simple, but it's not easy. And that's why I'm here, because we have repressed emotions from yesterday, probably from this weekend, you know. So we need to allow ourselves to feel that, and you can take better actions. So I want to read a passage of the path work before we go into the deeper connection and work, and then we're going to work, okay? From the path work, this lecture, it says, to the extent that an individual is capable of experiencing and expressing real love, he or she is capable of manifesting constructive, healthy anger. Both real love and real anger come from the inner self. Real feelings cannot be forced, commanded, or superimposed. They are a spontaneous expression happening as an organic, natural result of self-confrontation. I think this is really, really important for us, because it's self-confrontation is this work we're going to do, which is to really see ourselves. That's if you read this whole lecture, which is lecture 133, and I can later on, when we finish, put the link and the live together, it's about that. It's about knowing yourself more deeply, connecting with yourself, and allow yourself to feel your feelings. And I think it's very beautiful when it says, you know, real anger, real love comes from the inner self. And that's very important for us to know that. And I think that's a good time now to start for our deeper connection now. So this work is about experience, and if you haven't shared, please share the live so other people can see this as well. We're going to do this connection, which has several entrance ways to your true nature, your real, so that you can have a real experience of your being. So also, if there is any person who is new in this work, the newbies, I have a few things I want to ask. I'm going to instructions, but before I want to ask first to share, also there is notifications there. If you click notifications, you will receive a notification from Facebook when I have a live. Just remember that Tuesdays are in Portuguese and Thursdays are in English. I cannot separate the notification by language, so, but at least you know, and then it's easier if it's Tuesday for you or Thursday for you, that you just click there and you will go to the live in the moment I start, and it's going to be easier for you to find this live, because many times it has been difficult. Anyway, so here we go with the instructions. So sit down in a comfortable position with your feet on the floor. I also will be talking about feeling your body. So I don't want you to think about, I don't want you to go into imagination or visualization. Don't go into imagination or visualization. What I want is really to experience your own body, your own physical sensation, because we are working with the inner space of your body. And so sometimes you're not going to feel certain areas, and it's okay. This is part of this process. And that's why it's called realization process. Okay, so another important part is if you feel discomfort or overwhelmed or too much pain, just stop. Remember, you are in control, especially because I'm not there with you. If you have any questions, write it down in the comments. And if not, I'm just going to start the exercise of connection now. So again, close your eyes, sit with your feet on the floor, and pay attention to your nostrils. I want you to pay attention to your nostrils before you pay attention to your breathing, so that you really bring yourself to be present in your own nostrils. And now pay attention to your breathing passing through your nostrils. Bring your breath smoothly in and out through the nose. Silently count 2 or 3 counts to inhale and to exhale to balance your breath. And bring your inhale inward through your head, so that you make a deep inward contact with yourself. So you send your breath straight back from the nostrils, behind the nose, and behind, so that you go further back in your head. Some of you are forward. I need you to go really further back, and even further back. Good, as if you're going to touch with your breath your cranial bone in the back. Yeah, that's good. Now bring your attention down to your feet and feel that you are inside your feet, that you inhabit your feet. You're not just aware of your feet. Feel that you are the internal space of your feet. Feel the sensation of being inside your feet. Now feel that you are inside your ankles, your lower legs, your knees, and your thighs. Allow your legs to rest on the chair, feeling that you are present in your whole leg, both of them at the same time, at the same time. Feel the stillness of your balanced mind. And now feel that you are inside your pelvis, and let yourself rest in your pelvis. Also let your thinking mind rest in your pelvis. See if you can feel your sitting bones, your buttocks, your genital area, the sides of your hips. Sometimes people focus so only on the center. See if you can really be in the whole area of this bowl of your pelvis. Allow yourself to rest there. Even find the pelvic floor, which is a foundation for you. Allow yourself to feel that foundation that is holding you right now. And feel that you are in your midsection, this whole area between your ribs and your hips. Your whole abdominal area, and let your abdominal area also rest. Your belly, let the belly rest internally. And see if you can feel all the way toward the back as well. See if you can feel your spine, the muscles next to the spine. And inside of this area, connect, feel, attune to the essential quality of your strength, of your power, your natural power. See if you can feel this sensation, not an abstract idea, but a sensation. Feel that you are now in your own chest, all the way through to the back of yourself. See if you can feel your spine on your upper torso as well. And your sternum. And all the way, see if you can go all the way through your armpits so that you don't stay only in the center, so you have more space even in your arms. As you are in this upper part of your torso, connect with the quality of your love inside your chest. Let yourself rest in your chest so that you feel that you're sitting in your heart. And feel the essential quality of compassion also in your heart. Sometimes the same area, sometimes in a different area. Let's see if you can feel, not think about, feel the quality of compassion in your own chest. Let this feeling of compassion pervade all your experience. Stay inside your body as you feel this, inside your body. Now feel that you are inside your shoulders. And find both shoulders at the same time. Let them rest and let them settle towards the floor. Feel the stillness of your balanced mind. Now feel that you are inside your arms, the whole arms, the upper arm, your elbow, lower arms, your wrists, your hands, your fingers, as you, feeling the sensation of being you inside your own arms. And feel that you are inside your neck. If you can rest, the neck rests on the top of the torso. If the neck can rest, feel that you're resting in your larynx. Also see if you can feel the back of your neck. Sometimes there's tension there and you can relax. Let yourself settle within your neck. Now feel that you are inside your head and inside your whole forehead, all the way around to the temples. Sometimes there's some pressure there, so if you can release already any pressure, don't concentrate too much. As you concentrate, sometimes people concentrate and they push the sides toward the center. Just allow the head to have its width. And feel that you are inside your eyes. Let the eyes soften. Feel that you are behind your cheekbones and inside your nose, all the way to the tip of your nose. Feel that you are inside your jaw, your mouth, your lips, and your chin. Feel that you are inside your ears. And now feel that you are inside your whole brain, including the top, including the back, both hemispheres, everywhere. spheres. Meaning that you are inside your whole head now, your whole brain as well. And find the center of the head, which is not the center of your forehead, it's not the top, the very middle between your ears, towards the back, towards the back. And feel the essential quality of your wisdom. Allow yourself to feel that, not as an abstract idea, but a sensation. A sensation when you know something. Let it pervade your whole experience. Feel this wisdom everywhere in your body. Wisdom is not only in your head. See if you can feel the wisdom everywhere in your body today. Feel that you are inside your whole body, all at once. And feel the wisdom in your whole body as well. If we say the body is the temple, you are sitting inside the temple. And nothing is left outside. Feel the connection to the totality of your being, your true nature. Allow yourself to feel that. And now feel the field around your body, the space around your body. Stay inside your body, but experience the space around your body, around your head, your torso, your legs, not only around the head, but everywhere. Stay inside your body as you do this. Experience that the space inside and outside your body is the same space, same continuous space, the space of fundamental consciousness. Feel this space. Feel that you are this space. You are your true nature. Allow yourself to feel that. Now, very, very slowly, you're going to open your eyes, but we're going to still continue a little bit. So open your eyes, but stay inside of yourself and feel that you are inside your whole body at once. It's important that you open the eyes and focus only on one spot, so your brain don't go all over the place. Just focus on one point, but keep the eyes open. And feel this connection, the totality of your being now in your whole body. Feel that you are in your whole body, so even your eyes are open. See if you can keep the same depths. Feel your true nature, your whole body. Take a moment to continue to be here now, deeply connected with your eyes open. That's the way we bring this presence in the daily life. Let me know how was this experience for you. We're going to go to do the release work very soon, but before that, I would like you to put a comment for me. How was the connection for you today? Even though we do the same connection, this goes deeper and deeper as you practice. But also, you will see that you're not the same every day. And some days you're going to connect more deeply than others. And it's okay. That's also accepting that is very important. We are human beings and life is changing, and that's exactly how in spiritual life we talk so much about changing. We want everything to be the same, but it's not. Life is movement. So inside of the movement we have the stillness of connection, and that's what we practice. So let me know how it's for you. As you open the eyes, really when I say to open the eyes, I ask that please open the eyes, even I cannot see that, but I can feel many times what is going on in general, of course, in general, like people need to go for the back or this, but it's it's important to see if you can function in this space of presence, of depth also. And of course, this means you can practice every day a little bit. You can be in your hands together at the same time. Every day you can say, okay, this week, homework, be in my hands. Next week, feet, to practice that. Very calming, all great, very relaxed. Thank you. And we're gonna do now the release work. So you can keep your eyes closed or you can open your eyes, whatever is better for you. If you feel that if it becomes too intense emotionally, just open your eyes because it also helps. So I want you to think about a time that you felt really angry or something that is making you angry right now. It can be a thought, a memory, and you can even feel free to write in the comments if you want to. So I want to really allow yourself to go there and to feel or to have this memory. And if it's a memory of your childhood also, it's allow yourself to remember that. And then with eyes closed or open, I want you to feel in your body. If there is any place when you have this memory or when you think about this, and can be recent things or old things or childhood, I want you to see where in your body you feel any area of tension, discomfort, or any pain. So allow yourself, focus all your attention now within this area that you felt even a tension or pain or discomfort. I want you to bring all your attention to that area in such a way that it goes deeper inside and sometimes naturally will intensify. And then after feeling that you went deeper into it, I want you to release a little bit, to let it go a little bit of the tissues. And then I want you, if your eyes are closed, I want you to also open. I want you to come out of the constriction. I call the constriction these areas of tension, discomfort, of pain, where you were holding some type of anger or could be even hate, some level of anger. So I want you to be really out of it and be here, present with me, and write in the comments. And I know it's hard, but it's important because I want you to be in the present moment. That's exactly how we, in fact, shift our mind and these constrictions, is knowing that we are not in that time in the past, we are here. So with your adult capacity also, it helps you to connect with that part, knowing that you are not there. It's not to become the child, for example. It's not to become the angry person, but to perceive and to go and feel internally inside of your body. So calming down. Yeah, more than the calming down, I would like to know where in the body, I would like you to share where in the body you feel. And many times people will feel in the belly, but sometimes you might feel something in your shoulder, in your back, in your neck, in your head. A lot of anger goes to the jaw here, like holding the teeth. I want to see the comments with which part of your body were you holding the anger. Deep inside the chest, diaphragm. Great. If a few more people can write, because this is important. I want you to really come out of the constriction so that you can write, and then you're going to do again, and then I'm going to do twice again without needing to write, but I need to make sure that you are able enough to stomach. And that's, you see diaphragm and stomach and face also, yeah, because the face, many times we're going to feel anger in the belly also. That's where we connect with the power. Of course, you can feel in any and the face, because many times we really, clench and we tighten the jaw. Many times we have TMJ problems because of that. So now we're going to go again. So I want you to close your eyes again. Neck. Good. Thank you for writing, because this means you're out of the constriction. So we're going to go back now. So I'm going to guide you. So close your eyes or keep your eyes open, which one you prefer. Feel that you have your feet on the floor and really follow me, because I'm going to be helping you. Feel your feet on the floor, this foundation for you. And now feel the same area again in your body. The chest or the face or the stomach, the neck. If you don't feel that tension again in the same area, just bring the memory again and allow yourself to feel the same area. Don't change the area. Even if you feel also tension or discomfort in other areas, feel the same area again. And focus all your attention within that area in such a way that it goes deeper inside. You want to go deeper inside, so the release work is not superficial. We want to go to the core. And now as it moves a bit internally inside, it's not observing the body, it's not perceiving the constriction or the tension. I want you to really penetrate deeper, internally being there, and then let it go. Let it release the tissues. Let it really go just a little bit. And come out of the constriction, which means your attention is not within the constriction anymore. It's good to also open your eyes to help with that. And now we're going to do again. So I want you to connect once again. Oh, it's time to finish, but we're going to do once again. So connect again with this area. And again, bring all your attention within the area. So within the area, not observing from outside, but penetrating in such a way that it goes deeper inside and it naturally intensifies. Allow yourself to feel that. Perhaps even many times you're going to see why the body constricts in that particular way. Sometimes you're going to see the age, particular age, or someone who was in front of you that, or what happened that made you angry at that particular time. Many times it will come up as you penetrate deeply this area. And now let it go from within, not in your mind, but in your tissues. Releasing the tissues. Let it go a little bit. And now feel that you are in your whole body, all at once. From the soles of your feet to the top of your head. And attune to your presence, attune to your consciousness, attune to your true nature. Just connect with your true nature. The sensation of being you inside your whole body. Now connect with love in your whole body. You can feel love in your whole body. It doesn't need to be a big unconditional love, just a little bit of tenderness. Now I want you to feel this tenderness, this love in the same area that you release. If it's your neck, I want you to go into the neck, and the area that was released, I want you to connect with love there. love or light. The light also, bright light. If it's your face, your lower back, or the diaphragm, the stomach, I want you to connect with the area that was released, a little bit that was released. Have your presence with love. And now feel that you are in your whole body all at once. Keep your eyes closed. I'm going to read here Tibet. I'm going to pray, in fact, together with us. Tibetan Buddhist prayer that is very beautiful, that I learned when I was doing Healing Touch in 2006. I thought it's very appropriate for now. May you be at peace. May your heart remain open. May you awaken to the light of your own true nature. May you be healed. May you be a source of healing for all beings. May we be at peace. May our heart remain open. May we awaken to the light of our own true nature. May we be healed. May we all be a source of healing for all beings. Amen. Now open your eyes. And in order to be here, present, coming back to the very present moment, I hope you never left the present moment. Open your eyes and write for me a comment. How was for you, how you feel now, or even how was for you this release work. If you have also, what did you notice? If you have difficulty to release, or if you have a difficulty to feel, or if you enjoy doing that, or if you felt that brought you tiny little bit of peace, can be that, or this inner sensation of there is more in you than your thoughts, your body, and your emotions. This deeper you, deeper self, capital S self. Very good. Thank you, Roberta. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope more people come and participate. Please share with others and subscribe to my channel. I hope this channel grows and more people know about. And subscribe to my channel. Come here every week, tell others so more people can benefit. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, be healthy, be well, do whatever you need to do, use your mask, be authentic, be genuine, and let's all grow together. Okay? Thank you very much. Beijos, kisses, bye, and until next week, next Thursday, same time. Bye-bye.